What's going on, guys? It's Justin here, and we're back in the studio with our Project Jeep Wrangler build because after wheeling it for a while, we decided to install some new parts. And that's not unusual for projects like this. You'll start off with the basics, and then once you begin to do some real-world testing, you'll learn more about your ride's personality and driving dynamics. In this case, after wheeling this thing on several different trails this year, we noticed that the factory flares were taking quite the beating. Bending, scratching, scrapes, and a few love taps really tested the flexibility of these factory flares. So we're going to fix that by adding something a lot more durable. And to do that, we're going to be installing these upgraded Fender Flares from Body Armor 4x4. They're a high clearance flat fender design that provides several inches of tire coverage, which will go a long way in preventing mud, sand, and water from flying all over the side of our rig while we're wheeling. And since these things are made out of 3/16" steel, we won't have to worry about bashing them up against a boulder or shattering one of them from a big rock flung off the trail. And best of all, they're really easy to install too. So enough yakking, let's get to work. So now we're ready to start installing our front fenders, but before we do that, we need to go ahead and pull some parts off. So we're gonna pull out our R-Tech inner fender wells, then pull our factory front fender off, and then we'll get to installing our new stuff. So let's get to it. So with those removed, we're gonna go ahead and tuck our plug out of the way here. We had tucked before. You unplug the yellow wire. Then we need to take a couple pieces of hardware off, and then we can take our fender off. To remove this, you're simply just gonna pull straight out. It's not gonna sound great, but it is gonna come off. Just like that, our factory fenders come right off. Now we need to go ahead and remove the rest of these factory clips, and we're gonna use a body clip tool to do that. Simply just slide behind it like this, and they'll come right out. So we've gone ahead and removed our inner fender well and our stock fender and got our plastic clips removed. So now before we install our new fender, we need to drill a couple holes through the body. And we're gonna drill one up here that goes through here, and then another one through this hole that goes through the body here. And this will give our fender a lot more structure. So let's go ahead and get these marked and get the holes drilled. So with our holes drilled, let's go ahead and get our fender hung. So with our fender sitting on there, we're first gonna go ahead and get these bolts up here started. So now that we got this bolt started, we're gonna go ahead and put a bolt in this mount up here. So we got that one started. Now we can go ahead and start putting bolts in some of these holes up here. So now that we have all our bolts started on our fender, we're gonna go ahead and tighten these all down. So with all our bolts installed and our fender bolted on all snug, we can go ahead and reinstall our inner fender well. Now mind you, our inner fender wells and fenders are made by two different companies, so we might have to modify our inner fender well slightly to get it to accommodate the new fender. Also, if you're putting back your stock inner fenders in, you're gonna need to modify and cut those as well so they fit with the new fenders. So just a little food for thought. Not only do our new steel fenders look fantastic, but these add an extra layer of protection that our factory plastic fenders did not. What else do we have in store for our Jeep Wrangler Rubicon project? Well, you're just gonna have to tune in and find out. We have some really cool things planned. So until next time, make sure to like and subscribe to the Summit Racing YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of those latest videos or anything else we post. From tool reviews, celebrity interviews, and so much more, there's always something going on. So until next time, I'm Justin with Summit Racing, and what do you have going on in your garage?